The Washington Wizards defeated the Indiana Pacers 4-0, while the Chicago Bulls were taking care of the Wizards' nemesis, the Atlanta Hawks, 4-1. Welcome to the Eastern Conference Semifinals, Bulls at Wizards. This is Season Long Baller, let's ball. This is Season Long Baller. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway in the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Jaymont Summerz drives against Ball and looks like green, and the layup falls. Good start for Summerz. We'll get the lineups for you in just a moment as Ball brings the ball into the front court. Starting lineup for the Bulls, it's Ball and LaVine, along with DeRozan, and oddly enough, at the power forward, it is not Williams, but it is Javonte Green starting at the forward for the Bulls. Vukovic is in the middle for the Bulls. For the Wizards, it's Summerz and Beal, along with Porzingis in the pivot, who just picked up the foul as LaVine drove. Avdija and Kuzma are your fours, and if you're familiar with Season Long Baller, you know that is the lineup that the Wizards have gone with most of the season. LaVine will be shooting a pair. First one is good for LaVine. Now he has an opportunity to tie the game up early here as we are just underway. Welcome to Season Long Baller. Glad to have you with us. We have been mirroring the entire 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards. Of course, now we are not mirroring anyone since the Wizards were eliminated a long time ago, not making the playoffs or even the play-in. LaVine finishes the second of 2 free throws, and the game is tied at 2 in the early going, and Summerz brings the ball into the front court and hands it on over to Avdija and cuts behind Ball and gets the easy dunk. Now, Ball is injured, and you see that yellow cross symbol behind him, so we've got a strategy early to try to make Ball move as much as possible on defense. And remember, Ball, in our simulation, just like real life, is a very good player, on defense especially, and made the all-defensive team in our simulation here. So we've got to make Ball work. We've got a less than 100% Lonzo Ball. Avdija with the ball dribbling up top. Back over to Kuzma, who has a wide open 3. Green left him open, but he misses, and Ball brings the ball into the front court. It is 4-2 in favor of the Wizards after 2 baskets from Jaymont Summerz. Our NBA 2K23 player build, and that build is down in the description below. As LaVine comes off of the screen, Beal looked like he fell, or I guess got clipped on that screen. LaVine gets the wide open look, nails the 3, and the Bulls are up by 1. Much like the Pacers in the previous series, the Wizards faced the Bulls 4 times this season as Avdija drives and kicks it over to Porzingis, and Porzingis flushes it with one hand, and the Wizards are back on top. The Wizards faced the Bulls early in the season in October. Matter of fact, that was the second game of the season right after we opened with the Pacers on October 19th. Faced the Bulls 2 days later on the 21st, and the Wizards won that game. As Ball hands off to LaVine, LaVine drives against Beal, lays it up with the left, misses. Rebound to Summerz, and he'll push. Again, trying to make Ball move as much as possible, but LaVine has picked up Summerz in the front court. Summerz driving on LaVine, comes all the way across the paint, kicks it back out to Avdija, back over to Summerz. Summerz pump fakes, drives against LaVine, and LaVine blocks the shot and grabs the rebound. LaVine with the good defense on Summerz there. Up to DeRozan, who spins on Beal. Now gets into the mid-range, takes the fadeaway, misses, and rebound to Kuzma. Kuzma up to Summerz. Oh, ball bounces off of my hands and is picked up by Green, who gives it over to LaVine. Wizards still up by 1. Ball with a wide open 3. He misses. Rebound to Kuzma. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court. Over to Porzingis. He lays it up. It's good. 8-5 in favor of the Wizards. Again, much like the Pacers, the Wizards won every meeting with the Bulls this season. So it'll be interesting to see if the Bulls can get some leeway in this particular playoff series. LaVine drives, gets the left hand around Porzingis. Good shot from LaVine. He's aggressive early. And the Wizards are up by just a point as LaVine has all 7 of the Bulls' points. We'll go screen and roll with Porzingis. Summerz downhill, reverse layup, and gets it. thought Vukovic might have got an opportunity to foul that since we a chance to block that since he brought it back to that side. Ball dribbles up into the front court, gets a screen from Green. Summerz jumps the screen. Now Ball takes another three. He misses. Rebound Beal. Beal pushes up, dribbles against Vukovic. So who's got Porzingis? Looks like Green has Porzingis as Beal works on Vukovic and picks up the foul. 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. And if you're new to the channel Season Long Baller, welcome. And when our player build, Jaymont Summerz, number 4, point guard out of William Mary, 6'5", comes out of the game, and our Rookie of the Year, we are out of the game. Beal has the first of 2 coming up here. 10-7 is your score now with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Wizards face the Bulls on October 21st, as I mentioned, as it looks like Summerz has come out of the game. Drummond and Caruso come in for the Bulls there. Morris and the rest of the bench unit for the Wizards come in. And now Morris is playing the 1. We are back in the game at the 2, which has been the substitution pattern later in the season here by Unseld Jr., the Wizards coach. Kuzma tries to kick a pick and roll over to Porzingis on the roll, but that pass was intercepted by Drummond. Ball dribbles against Porzingis, kicks it into the corner to Green. Now back up to DeRozan. Drummond wide open, dunks over Summerz. Of course, I would end up on Drummond there. And of course, they want to show that over. Wizards are up as we are early in the second quarter by 7 now. 26-19, 5:26 to go. Summerz gets a screen from Kuzma, gets around and flushes one hand. Summerz is up to 8 points with 1 rebound and 1 assist. As Ball brings the ball into the front court. Again, trying to make Ball work on defense since he is injured, and you notice the yellow cross as we mentioned earlier. Ball dribbling up top, waiting for Levine to come off of a curl. He misses. Rebound to Avdia. Avdia pushes. Gets bumped by Ball. DeRozan picks up Summerz. Green on Kuzma. So you've got as Avdia gets the wide open 3 and he will hit. On the pass from, who was that, Kuzma? Summerz and Morris are your guards. Avdia and Kuzma are the forwards. And Porzingis is your center right now. As Ball tries to throw an oop to Drummond, it is intercepted by Porzingis. He kicks it over to Summerz. Summerz running behind the pack. And oh, Levine managed to bother that shot. Summerz misses. Levine gets the rebound. It's Ball and Levine at the guards along with Green and DeRozan at the forwards and Drummond in the middle as Levine continues to put in work for these Bulls as he scores there, bringing the lead down to 10. It is 31-21 as Summerz gets another screen from Kuzma, gets into the paint again and scores. Right hand layup as Summerz is now 5 out of 7 from the field with 10 points and pushes the lead to 12. Good start for Summerz in this round of the playoffs, way better than the start with the Pacers. DeRozan gets a screen, doesn't like what he has there. Green now takes a 3 on the pass from DeRozan, misses. Rebound Morris. Morris will bring the ball into the front court over to Avdia. Avdia dribbles around against Levine, out to Summerz against Ball. Let's see if we can get something working here with a post up to Porzingis. No, we'll go screen, little screen with Morris. Back to Morris. Morris lays it up left hand over Ball. Pretty impressive. He banked that one high off the glass. Summerz picks up his second assist. And Levine will bring the ball into the front court working against Morris. Summerz on Ball. Ball drives. Kicks it over to DeRozan. DeRozan did not want that 3 over the Ball. Ball to Levine over at the top, and he passes it to Green in the corner, who gets the wide open baseline corner 3, and he nails it, cuts the lead down to 11 with 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Looks like Beal is getting up off the bench. Summerz drives, kicks it back to Porzingis, and Porzingis rolls and hits the short jumper in the paint. Wizards shooting, look at that, 70% from the field, and up by 13 here in the second quarter. Over to Drummond, working against Porzingis. Drummond kicks the ball in the corner against Summerz, and now sets a screen on Summerz. Ball dribbles. Porzingis makes the block, but Drummond recovers it, and Porzingis nearly recovered and blocked that one too, but Drummond will go to the line to shoot a pair. Porzingis, the Defensive Player of the Year in our simulation. Now, as I mentioned, the Wizards played the Bulls twice this season. I mean, 4 times this season. The first time on October 21st, 2 days after the opening game against the Pacers. Then faced the Bulls again in December, early December. Faced the Bulls for a 3rd time in around mid-January. And then finally faced the Bulls in February. That's going to do it as we get to the half. And oh my, what in the world? 60-30 is your halftime score. Morris and company doubled them up. Welcome to the 3rd quarter. Glad to have you back. And what in the world happened in that 2 and approximately half minutes as Ball takes a 3 on the step back. He misses. Porzingis gets the rebound. Morris and Gafford, Hashimura, those guys put in some serious work. Porzingis was going to pass to Summerz, but it is stolen. Ball up to DeRozan, who flushes, and that cuts the lead to 28. Morris and the bench crew put in serious work in about 2:15 there to double the Bulls' output to make the halftime score 60-30. You could tell I was surprised at the end of the half there as Summerz brings the ball into the front court. And we saw the DeRozan flush there. Summerz gets the screen, kicks it over to Kuzma. He left-hand layups and scores. Lead goes back to 30. It is 62-32. Wow. Ball brings the ball into the front court again, picked him up in the backcourt, trying to again make Ball work. He kicks it over to Vukovic. I still want to know what happened in that final part of the second quarter. DeRozan drives and gets past Avdian. That was a funny looking dunk, wasn't it? I want to see an instant replay on that one. Summerz gets the screen from Kuzma, drives again, kicks it. Oh! Kicked it in the corner, and it was intercepted by Vukovic. He gets it over to DeRozan. DeRozan in the paint, kicks it over the Ball. Ball takes a step up, takes the 3, and nails it. That cuts the lead down to 25. Horrible pass from me. All my fault on that one. We'll go screen and roll again with Kuzma. Come downhill. And now Summerz with the 2-hand dunk. And believe me, during the season, it was not this easy to score on Lonzo Ball. So, obviously, Ball is compromised, and we're going to have to try to take advantage of this as the series goes along if Ball continues to have that little yellow cross underneath him. DeRozan gets the handoff from Vukovic, and now kicks it back over to Green, who's working on Kuzma. Patrick Williams is also missing, and I think that's affecting the Bulls as well, as the 3 is missed by Green. Summerz will push the ball into the front court again. Kicks it over to Porzingis. Porzingis backing down Vukovic, lays it up and misses. Rebound to Vukovic. Levine drives on Beal. Continuing to work on Beal. Levine had a pretty good first half. Now Ball back to Vukovic. Ball in the corner still. Thinks about it. Shot clock under 2. Lays it up left hand. It rolls in and out. Summerz with the rebound. I thought Porzingis was going to get that one. Over to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Porzingis. Kicks it over to Porzingis. Porzingis looked like he shuffled his feet before he missed that jump shot. Rebound to Levine. He comes up the floor. Levine crosses over to the left. Now kicks it back to Ball. Ball over to Green. Green over to Levine against Beal at the free throw line area. Back out to Green. Now over to Ball. Ball takes the 3 over Summerz. Misses. Rebound Kuzma. Lead is still 27 as Ball is just 1 for 7. 3 points and a steal as you see there. Again, I think that injury is affecting him. Summerz kicks out. Gets a screen now from Kuzma. Takes the three with ball in his grill. Misses. And the rebound to Levine. Levine will push the ball up. Takes the three. He had space. He misses, however. Rebound to Porzingis. To Summerz in the corner. Summerz will take the three and miss. I had a pretty decent look right there, too. Ball up to Levine. Beal playing pretty good defense on Levine there. Stopped him from driving. Levine dribbles all the way out to the midway point of the half court there. Now to ball in the corner as Summerz left him. Rebound to Porzingis as he misses. And that puts ball at 1 for 8. Now to Beal on the wing. Beal drives against Levine, takes a step back in the paint. Levine fell a little bit, but Beal does not hit the shot. And now Levine pushes the ball into the front court. Beal and Summerz both on Levine. Levine will try to, Levine tried to reverse dunk that one, missed it. And rebound to Kuzma. Levine was trying to make me and Beal look stupid on that one. Summerz now gets the pass from Avdia. Drives against Ball. Into the paint. Lost control of it. Of course it's a transition take foul on Summerz. Of course. So I lost the handle there and got it stolen by, looks like it was stolen by Levine and trying to get it back. I, of course, get the foul. I don't think I've had a turnover, like a steal or a block in quite some time. I'm not sure I've got one in these playoffs, and it looks like Summerz is going to be taking a seat. And it looks like White is also checking in for the Bulls. 5:53 to go here now in the fourth quarter as we come back into the game. It is a 22-point lead for the Wizards. It's 68-46. Summerz gets a screen from Kuzma. Drives against Drummond and picks up the foul. If you're new to Season Long Baller, you know that we shut up on free throws. And these are our first two of the game. Foul on Drummond. First one is good. As Porzingis checks into the game for Avdia. Summerz hits the second of two. Pushes the lead to 24. It is 70-46 here in game one of the semifinals of the Eastern Conference. Now, you probably saw the playoff tree at halftime, but make sure you check out the season-long podcast as Kuzma picks up the foul on, who was that? Vucevic. Vucevic will now shoot two. And as I was mentioning, you probably saw the playoff tree at halftime. Check out the season-long podcast as we will expand on talking about what's been going on in the playoffs. And I can tell you, I was shocked to see the Celtics lose to the Cavaliers 4-1 in the first round. Now, yes, I know, and you've probably heard me say it several times, how the Celtics rallied after Tatum came back. So I thought they had all the momentum in the world, and I thought for sure that if we reached the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics would be waiting for us as Vucevic misses the second free throw. But it's not going to turn out that way as the Celtics lose to the 3-seeded Cavaliers, which obviously is different than real life where the Cavaliers got handled by the Knicks. Kuzma takes a shot on the baseline, gets the shot blocked by Drummond. And now up to Levine. He dribbles, takes a fadeaway shot on the baseline, hits, cuts the lead to 21. As we are in the fourth quarter, Summerz brings the ball into the front court, over to screen from Porzingis, back to Porzingis, and he lays it up with the right hand on the left side of the basket there. Summerz with his 5th assist, and the lead is back up to 23 as Ball brings the ball into the front court. It looks like it's academic at this point, and the Bulls have not really had that run to make you think that they could possibly get back in this game, even if there was a chance, but I think time is running short for them to make a run. Kuzma over to Porzingis deep in the corner. Porzingis drives and is fouled. Vukovic picking up the foul there on Porzingis, and Porzingis will shoot a pair. Summerz, Beal, Gafford, Kuzma, and Porzingis, so the 5 for the Wizards. As Porzingis will shoot 2. For the Bulls, Green is coming back into the game. Drummond will take a seat. And it looks like Ball, Dosunmu. Let's see, Vukovic, Green, and I believe it's DeRozan? No, Levine. I think that's your 5 for the Bulls. All right, Ball brings the ball to the front court again. Summerz pressuring a little bit there. Again, don't want to make... I know we're up by a lot, but I don't want Ball to relax at all. Levine takes the 3, and that was a difficult 3, and he hit that. Wow. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court. Dribbling up top. We'll go small screen with Beal on the screen. Summerz drives, kicks it to Beal. Beal with the layup and scores. Lead back to 24. Now, much like the Pacers series, as we've mentioned that Pacers series, because much like the Pacers, the Wizards faced the Bulls 4 times as Levine is dribbling up top, steps back, takes a 3 and misses. Rebound to Porzingis. But much like the Pacers, the Wizards faced Summerz takes the 3 and nails it. Summerz found space from Ball there. But again, just like the Pacers series, Wizards faced the Bulls 4 times and won all of the meetings. And, Porzingis gets the block there as Levine drove. So, yeah, they faced the Bulls 4 times. We faced the Bulls 4 times this season, won every matchup, much like the Pacers. And now here we are facing them in the semifinal round after the Bulls defeated Atlanta. And remember, you probably heard me say I thought for sure Atlanta was going to win that series and we'd have a war on our hands here in the semifinal round. Now, not to say that we're going to just defeat the Bulls easily, but I did like the odds of facing the Bulls after sweeping them during the regular season versus the Hawks, where we split the season series with them 2-2, and the Hawks being a division rival. Levine hits both. It's 79-54, 25-point lead for the Wizards, as we are getting close to the halfway point of this final quarter. Summerz trying to get that screen and roll with my man Gafford. Tried to pass it to Gafford. I probably passed that a little bit late. Vukovic recovered, and DeRozan drives. Ooh, gets it blocked hard against the glass by Gafford. Up to Summerz. But no haps on the break there. Summerz now drives. Kicks it over to Hachimura with the wide open look. He misses. And now, wide open Ball. Drives right down the lane, and Ball right there was, hurt and all, was still able to dunk there. Lead now down to 23. We'll get a screen here from Gafford, my main man Gafford. Summerz over to Gafford. Gafford lost the handle, gets it back, kicks it to Summerz. Summerz drives, left hand layup, scores. 81-56 is your score. And I think it is time to start looking at Game 2 if you are the Bulls. Game 2 obviously will be right here in Washington. And that game will take place on Monday, as Ball has a wide open 3 as I was looking over at Levine. Just in case I needed to help out, as Barton passes up to Summerz. Summerz drives, brings it back out, kicks it over to Hachimura. Over to Gafford. Gafford back to Beal. Beal will take the 3 and nail it. Rattled around the rim, but it rattled home. And the Wizards are now up by 28. Again, the difference here was when Summerz hit the bench, Morris and company, like Barton and Hachimura and Gafford, doubled up the Bulls to make the halftime score 60-30. Dosunmu misses the 3. Oh, but Ball throws the alley-oop to Levine. But the Wizards are still in firm control here. Summerz dribbling up top. And again, game 2 is going to be on Monday, May 1st, as Summerz over to Barton. He misses. Rebound to the Bulls. Here comes Ball. Ball kicks it over to Levine. Levine drives against Barton. Backs out. Kicks it over to a wide open Dosunmu, who nails the 3. Lead is now 23. And again, I think both teams will be getting ready for game 2. The first question I have will be, will Ball be 100% healthy? Summerz drives, kicks it over to Hachimura, gets the shot blocked. And Ball brings the ball into the front court. Less than 20 to go in the game. Summerz over to Levine. Ball to Levine. Levine, left-hand layup, scores. All right, that was Ball to Vucevic to Levine. And Summerz brings the ball into the front court. Less than 5 to go. That's going to put a wrap on this one. Game 1 goes to the Wizards. They've now won 5 playoff games in a row. Game 2 will be Monday, May 1st, here in Washington. Hope to see you there. If you like what we do on the channel Season Long Baller, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. See you on Monday. Don't forget about the Season Long podcast, which is also on Monday, number 26. We'll talk all things Jaymont Summerz, NBA 2K23, and the playoffs. This is it for Season Long Baller. Peace.